Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So on some of the rumor pages that I follow around the internet, they were talking about, there is kind of like some speculation going around that if the Houston Rockets do not get to the NBA Finals, then they will look to shop Russell Westbrook this NBA offseason, right, guys? Just because, you know, it's nothing against Westbrook, it's nothing against James Harden. It's just simply that with those two guys together, the Rockets don't think going forward that, you know, they could be the team they want to be. And maybe it's just kind of admitting that the small ball experiment can work in like the regular season, but might not actually work in the playoffs, right, guys? But also on top of that, Anthony Davis is expected, of course, you know, test free agency after this season. Definitely going to decline that player option. And one of the teams he wants to talk to is the Houston Rockets, man. So for today's video, I decided to kind of connect the two rumors together because, you know, if Anthony Davis was to sign with the Houston Rockets, you cannot have three max contract players on your roster like that, right, man? So what I'm thinking is the best case scenario for not only the Rockets but also the Lakers would be to do a sign and trade, you know. So Anthony Davis will sign his contract with the Lakers, then get traded over to the Houston Rockets in exchange for Russell Westbrook. So guys, we are doing an Anthony Davis, James Harden rebuild for today's video. But if this video does get to 2,000 likes, I will also do a Russell Westbrook, Los Angeles Lakers rebuild. Now, Laker fans, Rocket fans, keep in mind, guys, this is all for fun. It's all speculation. Nobody really knows what's going to happen. When you see rumors pop up like this, that's why I love to do videos about it. Just because it's like, you know, it might not actually ever happen. But hey, in 2K, you can make anything possible, right, man? So yeah, it should be a lot of fun to do regardless. So yeah, if you all don't mind dropping a like on this video, subscribing if you're new to the channel. And as always, check out my second channel, Extra Crispy, for daily NBA content over there. We are already in the NBA offseason. So in this case, they are 47-35. I think they lost like in the second round or something like that. So yeah, man. So we got James Harden and Anthony Davis. Now, Anthony Davis would have to be running the center position on this team. It's just, you know, I guess you could run him at power forward, but you got like Robert Covington out there already. Yeah, Eric Gordon, you know, PJ Tucker probably goes either to a backup small forward or power forward position. But realistically speaking, the position we most definitely need is a point guard. Now, I will say we got guys like Chris Clemens out there, which I don't mind as a backup. I definitely don't want him as a starter. Austin Rivers is fine. I don't know if I really want him to be like my full-time starter on this team, though. But after going through Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook, I think it's safe to say that you don't really need a superstar point guard next to James Harden. So that's not really going to be our focus out there. But yeah, hopefully we are going to get a bit younger out there, a bit more athletic, and a bit more, I guess, consistent, because the small ball thing definitely is not a consistent part of the NBA, at least not the small ball. Like, small ball definitely is a thing. With Anthony Davis playing center, you kind of going that route. But yeah, it should be interesting, guys. So we are going to go to the NBA draft. No, okay, we don't have a first round pick. Either that or we have the first pick in the draft. And yeah, I really doubt that's the case. It's Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, we have no first round pick, so that's not great, but we don't really need any young players. Team's not really built that way. Nico Mannion going number 1. We got Obi Toppin. We got Andre Drummond 2.0 on the Pistons. Anthony Edwards on the Pelicans. Okay, good for all of them. Rookie signings, obviously none of those. Team player options, nothing going on there. So Ben McLemore, I will definitely take him back for a small forward / shooting guard. Austin Rivers declined his option, man. So that's even one less point guard. We have like no point guards on the roster now outside of Chris Clemens. So we are going to have to get some things done via trade or see who is available free agency. But with two max contract players, not a lot to work with there, guys. So yeah, I have a few trades up my sleeve that I'm kind of considering making. But we do got some, you know, some decent free agents available right here. I'm kind of considering maybe like a trade Burke for a backup point guard role, assuming we don't got to let go too many players to do so. So we get him. We renounce Damari Carroll. Thabo Cephalosha, that's completely fine. We also have a trade exception on Russell Westbrook that we can renounce rights on. So that should be able to help a little bit too. So yeah, we got, you know, Trey Burke will be fine for a guy to get. Let's get a moratorium period and just make sure he gets signed up and everything like that. And then I'm thinking probably an Eric Gordon type of trade would be the route to go. But money-wise, not a lot going on this offseason here, guys. I'd love to get a guy maybe like a Marvin Williams, just like a veteran that doesn't need to play every single game, but when you do need him, he's definitely there. I think he instantly fits in with D'Antoni's system, so that should be good. We got Anthony Davis as the starting center, so don't really have a backup center, you know, how they've been running it with PJ Tucker. I mean, if we still want to continue that route and run him there, I guess that's fine. But I guess to be safe, I'll take on, like, I mean, some of these guys are kind of trash. Like, Kyle O'Quinn is only 30, so I guess hopefully his rank doesn't go down too much. But let's get him signed up, hopefully. Okay, so that should be good. I am going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Then we are going to check out some trades because, like I said, we need a starting point guard. Trey Burke's not bad. I just don't think he's starter material for this squad. Okay, so this is the team as right now, guys. We got Trey Burke, James Harden, Daniel House, Robert Covington, and Anthony Davis. I'm thinking for the starting 5, I'm definitely keeping Covington, Davis, and Harden. I'm thinking Daniel House might be used as some trade bait to try to get probably a starting point guard, guys, like I was saying, man, because PJ Tucker will be back up small forward or could even start in theory if needed. And we still got Eric Gordon and Ben McLemore out there. So, yeah, let's do a trade of Eric, Daniel House, and I will do a future first-round draft pick, see what gets offered up here, man. Hopefully some sort of starting caliber point guard. Here we got George Hill and Brook Lopez. That's not bad. I mean, it definitely doesn't help in the long term of things, but George Hill, you know, being one of the best three, I mean, he shot 47% from 3, guys. Like, he would fit in instantly, be able to play off ball or on ball. He's 34, he's got experience. I mean, you also get Brook Lopez, who once again fits in instantly, you know, as a 3-point, I guess not so much these days. It hasn't really fallen too much this season for them on the Bucks, but when he gets hot, you know, he's good from 3, Splash Mountain. Otto Porter, JaVale McGee, Mason Plumlee, Alfred Payton. It's not too bad. Rondae Hollis, Serge Ibaka, Kendrick Nunn. I actually like that trade quite a bit there, Mero. That is actually a really nice trade. I mean, both expiring deals, so you kind of hate to see that. Both guys will be due some more money. We got Monte and Gary Harris, TJ Leaf, Draymond Green. Yes, not going to happen. Okay. This trade seems like our best bet to, like, win games now, but do I really want to pay Brook Lopez $12 million? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part I'm a little iffy on. So, Otto Porter, or I'm sorry, not Otto Porter, George Hill, or we go Kendrick Nunn, Serge Ibaka. Serge has an 83 3-point shot, and Kendrick, like I said, man, like, he can just score the basketball. Defensively doesn't help too much, but I'm thinking this trade's probably our best bet, guys. That's looking pretty good for us. So, this, oh, they still want to start Trey. You know what? I'm not, like, totally against starting Trey. Okay, let's do this. We'll get... Yeah, you're going to not have minutes. Sorry to say. Let's get Kendrick at about 30. PJ Tucker at about 32. You can be playing a lot there, man. You can playing 40 for Anthony Davis, 30 for you. And, yeah, it's going to be a pretty small rotation, guys. 8-man rotation, running kind of tight out there. But, I mean, Kendrick, James, PJ, Robert, Anthony Davis, to me, that is a championship team. It's got to be one, man. So, I am going to go ahead and simulate this NBA season. And we are going to see just how good this new look Anthony Davis, James Harden, Houston Rockets team can do. Okay, so we are at the end of the regular season, and it seems like the James Harden, Anthony Davis experiment worked. You know, it's going to get to a point, though, that if it doesn't in real life, like assuming it were to happen and everything, of course, then that kind of says something about James Harden, right? Doesn't that mean that great players cannot play with Harden? And if so, it's like, is there a system out there that can win championships that is just James Harden surrounded by really good role players? Like, is that a plausible way to win? In this case, though, it doesn't matter. We went 62-19, so it would appear that Anthony Davis and James Harden did work out nicely together. One more game against the Memphis Grizzlies and finished with an L on the season. Hey, John Morant's a beast, right? AD got MVP, so, hey, pretty damn good start to all this. 31 points, 16 rebounds, bro. Damn, they missed having a center, didn't they? 4 assists, 1 to 2 steals, about 2-3 blocks per game, 40% from 3, so it looks like he's shooting quite a bit more of those. LaMelo Ball, the Rookie of the Year on the New York Knicks, kind of hoping that does happen. Nurkic, 6-man AD Defensive Player. Chris Boucher as Most Improved, and Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year, man. There we go. So, All-NBA first. AD and James Harden both making that, meaning that, you know, James Harden obviously put up really good stats himself. All right. So we are the first seed in the Western Conference. Let's go to the player stats on the season. I also want to see how the Lakers did with Russell Westbrook, just out of curiosity. So we do got James Harden, 31 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals per game. Shooting actually less than Anthony Davis. Very surprised by that. 43% from 3. But also, Kendrick Nunn and Trey Burke, both the point guard pickups. Looks, I mean, they both had career years. You know, 17 and 2 rebounds, 5 assists for Kendrick Nunn. on about 50% field goal percentage and 42% from three. And then Trey Burke, you know, pretty much splitting minutes together between the two. Both played really nice basketball. And then Serge Ibaka, who I think is like the perfect backup center or potentially starting center if AD never comes to the team for this squad, you know, had himself a really nice season too. Covington, kind of a silent year, you know. I mean, he definitely is more defensive oriented, but I was hoping maybe a tad bit more scoring, around like 14 points per game. But overall, I'm satisfied with what he did for us anyway. And then PJ Tucker's like 90 now, so yeah, there's only so much you can ask him to do. It's like, just play defense. You're no longer gotta go up against centers every single night. You get to go up against small forwards again. So you should be fine. And my God, bro, the Lakers didn't make the playoffs. Damn. The Lakers did not actually make the playoffs with LeBron James. Oh, they're fucking last. What? Are you Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Patrick Williams, McCurmaker, bro? They're literally, we live in a world where NBA 2K thinks Russell Westbrook and LeBron James would be last place in the Western Conference. Yeah, y'all can send me, y'all get this video 2,000 likes, and I will do a Russell Westbrook Lakers rebuild, because I gotta prove that otherwise, man. 2,000 likes, guys. Please make it happen. Wow, that is horrendous. Okay, who the hell are you? Caleb Wesson. I don't know, man. West off. Alright, man. Well, not my team to deal with this video. Seems like a lot of issues over there, but here we go. First round, OKC Thunder. Simulate round, see how this goes for us. Hopefully win the championship in the first season. Would be the icing on the cake, because everything else has gone perfectly, which means we're bound to lose in the second round, as always. 34-9 for James Harden, 30-13 for Anthony Davis, 22-5 for Kendrick Nunn. He is loving this system here, man. Shooter's gonna shoot, right? All right, next up, Golden State. Simulate round. Come on, Houston. Please get me out of the second round. Please get me out of the second round. Please get me out of the second round. 3-1. Looking good. Looking good. And we are out of the second round. It's a great day, man. It's a great day to be alive. 38 points, 24 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 blocks for Anthony Davis. Yeah, it's like that. Is that Carmelo Anthony? Cole Anthony. That's right. They did draft him. Klay Thompson still. Looks like Draymond Green might have been traded away. I don't know who for. Who'd they get for him? DeMar Carroll? JaVale McGee? Maybe it was some draft picks. I don't know. All right, next up we got Luka and the Dallas Mavericks. Man, look at all the young bloods we got there. We got Luka. We got Trae Young. You know, Ben Simmons is still young. Simulate round. Of course, they got Joel Embiid too. But looks like we are having pretty quick work of the Dallas Mavericks. Yes, we do. 4-1. 30-10-6 for James Harden. 22-14-8 for Anthony Davis. 23 for Seth Curry, not Steph Curry. And then Luka, kind of a silent game. Silent-ish to his standards. All right, 76ers, simulate current round. And let's get it, man. Just like that, first season NBA champions. Anthony Davis, your finals MVP. 31 points, 17 rebounds per game. Because I'm really thinking about it. And it's like, you know, since James Harden's been a superstar, he's never really played with an extremely dominant center. Not that I'm thinking of. I could be forgetting about somebody. But, like, it's always been, like, Clint Capella. Or Denantis Montiunas. You guys remember him, the lefty? Little nice hook shot. 3-point shooter. Yeah, you really got to go back to his days on the, you know, OKC Thunder. But that was, you know, Kevin Durant wasn't a big guy. He was a small forward. Like a 7'10", or like a, I almost said 7'10", small forward. But, yeah. Maybe that's just what James Harden needs. He just needs a dominant big guy like Anthony Davis, and that will find the team success. It's like, he's already a great guard. He's a ball-dominant guard playing with Chris Paul, who is a ball-dominant guard, Russell Westbrook. It just doesn't work out. I mean, it might work out. Who knows? The NBA season's not over. But, yeah, we do have one more season to go. I never just do one season. Come on here, guys. Let's go to staff signing. We've got to make sure we get D'Antoni back as coach, because clearly that worked out for us. And then we got to do some things as far as, you know, like re-signing Kendrick Nunn. Although we might have a qualifying offer. I guess we'll go to the NBA drafts. I guess not, I don't really want to do the NBA draft this video. I'm not too concerned by it. I don't think we're going to have a good draft pick anyway. Maybe I'll take Joe Nobody. Joe Nobody, always a GOAT. Yeah, we had the 30th pick, Jamarco Pickett. Yep, not going to be on my team. Team player options, Chris Clemens. Yeah, because I think Trey Burke might have only been on 1-year deal, so Chris Clemens should probably get some PT now. Isaiah Hartenstein. I like Isaiah. I don't know why he doesn't get a lot of playing time in D'Antoni's system. Just, he seems to be in the doghouse or something. But what else we got going on here, man? Once again, money-wise, we actually got some money to work with this time around. Unfortunately, no players I really want to go for. Like Serge Ibaka, we don't have rights on him, but we can still re-sign him. So we'll go with him first. And, yeah, looking at, where's Kendrick Nunn at? Kendrick Nunn, got to get him back to once again. We don't got bird right to him, but he's restricted, but we'll just offer him the $14 million anyway. And, yeah, those guys like priority. PJ Tucker, there's no way he'll be a good rated player after the season, so I am just going to let him walk away. And, yeah, we'll check out, kind of fill out the voids as we get going. We do not have enough for Serge Ibaka. Damn it, man. Come on now, bro. That's a big-time loss. All right, well, luckily we got some other guys. Let's go with, like, Chris Boucher. I mean, he was the, he was most improved player, so we got him at least, hopefully. Okay, Chris Boucher signed up. I'll take, like, a JJ Redick. Would fit nicely off the bench for us, shooting them threes, shoot, like, 20 of them a game. So, yeah, that should be good for the team. I always like Torrey Craig, too, mainly because my name's Craig. With a K, of course, not with a C. That's lame. Sorry for Craig with the C. But all right, so that should be good. I am going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. So we are in the beginning of the final season of this rebuild, guys. And I got to keep it 100% from you guys, man. From last offseason till this point in the video, it's the next day, man. Ain't gonna lie, when I was filming the rest of it yesterday, I wasn't feeling the greatest, bro. I've not really felt the greatest since I got back from Costa Rica. And I know it ain't no coronavirus, bro. It's not coronavirus, man. I think I don't know, bro. It was like, maybe it was the food or something. Had a lot of seafood and stuff like that. Didn't agree with me. So yeah, just the next day. But I did not want to just let this video just go, man, because I was having fun with it, bro. So we are gonna go ahead and finish this up right here for you guys. I haven't put on the same shirt, man, but I couldn't finesse, and act like it wasn't the next day. So as of right now, this is what the team is looking like, and I like parts of it. The one part I don't like, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to, it's Kent Bazemore. Yeah, Kent Bazemore is not going to be the starting small forward for this team here. But as far as like the bench goes, we should have some pieces that we should be able to trade away. We got Chris Boucher, of course, but he is going to be the backup center. I guess in theory, being 6'9" stuff, we could put him at power forward, then Robbie Covington at small forward if we really want to go that direction. But I kind of like the idea of Boucher off the bench. We got Trey Burke, of course, JJ Redick. And then we got Chris Clemens right here. So I think for the sake of trying to win a championship, and Chris Clemens obviously undersized and stuff, I still think he's going to be a pretty decent NBA player given the right opportunity. But I was like, do I want to trade Chris Clemens or Trey Burke? And Trey Burke, not exactly the tallest guy out there, but he was absolutely amazing for his last season at 14 points and 5 assists. So I don't really want to get rid of him. But clearly we got to trade some of these guys here to try to get a decent enough backup, or a starting small forward, I should say. So we are going to look at a trade of Chris Clemens, and I'm thinking Kent Bazemore, and I'll even toss him like a future first-round pick if it's going to let me. And we'll see what's offered up for us here, guys. Might not be anything good. We got Nafale Dante, Tyler Kavana. I think that's how you say that. Kavana Unana is a song. We got Daniel Gafford, Dwight Howard, not doing it. Myers Lillard, Nicholas Batum, Josh Hart, Patrick Beverly, Bruno Fernando, Andre Roberson, Reggie Jackson. That's decent, I guess. Not really loving these trades here, though, man. Joe Harris would be, like, fine, I guess. Yeah, not really liking those trades at all. Let's, I guess we'll see what else we got going on. Let's just do Chris Clemens with Kent Bazemore and see if anything, like, good offered up that way for us. Not really. Yo, I gotta get behind this trade right here, man. Bojan Bogdanovic, wow, he actually really fell off last season. I don't know if age is starting to catch up to him, but I mean, 40% three-point shooter. I would say he's more naturally a small forward than he is a power forward, so I would have no issue putting him at that position, or Covington at small forward like I was saying. I do like that trade a lot. We will see if anything else pops out our way, but I think Bojan Bogdanovic instantly fits into what this team's trying to do. Gives us some more height out there, and we do kind of have an undersized team in certain aspects. So yeah, and I've not really used a lot of rebuilds before here, man. I've not really got down with Bojan a lot this year. So we'll try him out. And yeah, so we put Covington at small forward. He goes, pooh, baby, 87 overall, man, damn. And then we put Bojan at small forward. He goes up to an 80. So naturally getting more rating points out of it. I'm sure it doesn't really matter all that much, but we're going to go with Covington at the small forward position. Just for that reason. And then Bojan will just be like a stretch big on this team. But that instantly makes this team, so much better, at least in my opinion. And yeah, so we are going to go with a pretty tight rotation. I'll probably go with 9 man. I'll go with, Torrey Craig in about 12 minutes per game, just so some of these guys like Bojan and Covington can come out of the game. Get you at about 30 minutes right there. Kendrick Nunn at about 30 himself. Boucher, 25. We'll get Covington at like 31, 36 for Anthony Davis. And yeah, man, I will say, yet again, I do think this is a championship team. In my opinion, this is definitely a championship team. We got good defense, good offense, good everything. 4-star, 7-second system. Everybody likes that except Covington and Bogdanovic. See if something else works better. Not looking like it, so we'll probably just go with the 7 seconds. All right, guys. We are going to go ahead and simulate this final season of the rebuild and see just how good Anthony Davis and James Harden can do if we can win. Because we won a championship yesterday, right, man? Could have swore we did. We can see if we can win another one. Or maybe it's our first. I have a bad memory. Okay, so a final record of 62-19, which is for the shows that the Houston Rockets need to get Anthony Davis and get rid of Russell Westbrook. I don't really know, man. I don't really know. Just in my opinion, it seems to be working out. But at the same time, it is NBA 2K20. It is not real life. I just gotta see if the Lakers make the damn playoffs this time, bro. I gotta see if the Lakers make the damn playoffs. You got AD getting MVP. I think he won it last year, too. 29 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, 41% from 3. Probably also Defensive Player of the Year. And yes, he is, man. Just unstoppable. The unstoppable Rocket. Rocket Power. No, Team Rocket. That was Pokemon. I think I made a Pokemon reference in one of my reaction videos earlier, bro. That's 2 for 2 on the day. So we got All-NBA first, All-NBA second with James Harden on that, and All-NBA third. And I'm just going to point out, guys, like, why is Chris Paul so damn unstoppable in 2K all the time? Look how old he is. He's 36, man. Like, give somebody else a chance to dominate. Okay, but we are the first seed, and yet again, LeBron James and Russell Westbrook failed to make the playoffs in the Western Conference. I don't know what's up with that, guys. I don't know what's up with that whatsoever, man. Did they at least not get last? Okay, well, at least it went 36-46, and, it was like 3 games behind it, but still, bro. Let's go to the player stats on the season. So we know AD stat line, we got 28, 5-8 for James Harden, 15-5 for Kendrick Nunn. Trey Burke, so happy I did not trade him away. Boucher, great off the bench for us. Bogdanovic, he did like, okay. I mean, him and Robert Covington, it's like, they were like 4th and 5th options on this team, so you can't really expect too much scoring. Plus, Bogdanovic getting a little bit older. I guess he's 33. That's not that old, but regardless, man, I don't really know. You got Anthony Davis, James Harden. Those guys take a lot of shots. And, of course, Kendrick Nunn, Trey Burke going to get theirs too, right? Okay, so first round, we do have the Los Angeles Clippers. Simulate round, man. I'm trying to go back-to-back today. No second round exits, nothing like that. Just give me some championships. Give me some championships, man. Okay, we got them 4-0. Pretty easy series, it looks like. Marcus Morris Sr., 21 points. 25 for James Harden. 25, 16, 5 with 4 blocks. Also 2 blocks for James Harden. 4 blocks for Anthony Davis. All right, I totally forgot about JJ Redick. How did he do for us this season? Sorry, JJ, wasn't paying much attention. He shot, you got 9 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, crispy type numbers, and you shot about 50% from 3. Okay, yeah, you do your damn job out there, I would say. Next up, we got Portland. Simulate round here. See how this one goes. And it was looking good. 3-2, 3-3. And, well, there we go, man. Curse of the second round. Curse of the second round. I just, it's not the first round. It's not the conference finals. If I lose, it is going to be in the second round. That is how 2K is programmed this time around. I mean, also they got Damian Lillard, so I don't feel too bad. But, look at that. 112-109, and their leading scorer had 19 points. Like, look at the balance of that team. That's crazy. But, all right, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I'm sorry if this one was a little, discombobulated out there with some of the cuts and stuff like that. Like, man, I was filming some of it yesterday, and I was having fun with it. I just wasn't feeling the greatest. So I wanted to finish it off today. Hopefully there is no discrepancies or nothing like that. Trae Younger Finals MVP. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.